So, can you share a powerful learning technique that anyone can use?
Yeah, I had to learn how to model in 3D using Maya. Um, and no matter what textbook I would read, it just wasn't sticking. Um, so one of the techniques I use, and this is how what I teach my students too, is like try to go back to the absolute basic idea, the fundamental elements of something. Like for example, if you want to learn to draw, I go all the way back just to basic shapes, um, and try to explain what those shapes mean. Or if I'm teaching design, I just use lines: a horizontal line, a vertical line, a diagonal line, and a circle. And I try to teach my students how those basic lines are storytelling elements. Um, so if you can break something down to the simplest particle or element, and then build it back up, try to understand it that way. It'll help you have a deeper understanding of why things are working the way they're working. So for example, when I was learning 3D, there's a lot of things on the interface, right? Like there's just so much to learn, and a lot of it you're never going to use. So when I was learning it, I was like, okay, I just need this thing, I need this thing, and this thing over here. So I just poured all my energy to learning those three things, you know, how to build a basic object, how to pull and push the vertices, how to delete them, how to add them, things like that. And just with those three things, I was able to start making models. Um, Once you got comfortable with that, you would just add one more piece of information when you needed it. So you don't try to learn everything in front and then try to do it all. You learn one thing at a time and then add things to it little by little. And if you do it that way, you will have a much stronger understanding from the basics of it. And then you'll just avoid a lot of wasted time because you won't be using all those things that you don't need.